Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WCS Challenger North America, as we're going to get into our first qualifying match for the playoffs, as it will be Bioice going up against
Pokebunny.
Pokebunny, there you go. So we saw Pokebunny playing yesterday, playing relatively aggressive against Neeb, knowing that he's going up against Neeb, so it's kind of hard to actually deal with.
Yeah, these games, it just seemed like Neeb was completely on another level, which, I mean, is normally Neeb, right? He's WCS Austin winner. And it doesn't really represent, I think, how well Pokebunny can play, in particular against Zerg. I think he's particularly good against Zerg, in my opinion. So it's going to be a completely different matchup here. Pokebunny, yesterday, he won in the final match that he had to win in the qualifier. Tough draw getting Neeb, but he gets another chance at redemption. And all like Bioice here might be able to make it.
We did cast Bioice as well yesterday, if I recall correct.
Yeah, we did.
So who did he go up against again?
Let me try and find out.
I can't quite remember myself.
I thought we were not going to do this anymore.
Yeah. It's 5 AM. It's fine.
It was early, I think, in the tournament, so I don't remember. It's irrelevant, all right? Like.
Yeah, I tried to find him on here. I can't find him at all. Oh, I see why I can't find him. Almost. Bio. There we go. He was against M. Canning.
Oh, yeah.
So had a bit of a hard time there after M. Canning went up against Mike Ross, and then he was eliminated by Pokebunny. So it's nice how these kind of little things interweave with one another. As Bioice now gonna have to get vengeance. Are these guys good to go?
Far side got host.
Oh,
For some reason.
okay.
But is it normal? There's a couple of people outside setting up wrecking ball and handling dynamite.
You.
The final GG, man.
Hi.
They don't know that we're here. All the buildings are empty.
I swear it'll be fine, Todd. Nothing, no harm will come of this.
GG.
GG. Bad times.
If you're gonna say one last GG, it needs to be like an epic one, like a tasteless GG.
Yeah, yeah. If the wrecking ball comes through that wall, I will.
If one day there's some sort of apocalypse, you know, and there's like a meteor headed for Earth,
Meteor, yeah.
the only place I wanna be is next to tasteless.
True. The thing is, as well, in that moment, he'd do it for you.
Yeah.
He definitely would.
You know, when we went, when there was the Legacy of the Void launch party, and then there was a poker game, and I think it was like Mike Morine against someone in the final heads up. I just looked at Tasteless, I was like, say GG when it finishes. And then it finishes, and like the Korean coach wins, and Tasteless looks at him, he's like, GG, and he goes for it. I was like, yes. It's the only way this tournament could have been legit.
Yeah. That was intense.
To be fair, there's a voice pack now.
There is.
We don't need him anymore, do we?
The GG's there, but it's got some crowd on it. And also a lot of the things that they say have like a laughter track behind them. I've listened to the whole thing.
Oh, you're very critical, I see.
Yeah. I'm surprised they put a laughter track in, because I don't think it needs that. Well, never mind. I won't get into it.
Well, when is there going to be a Cat-Eyes voice pack in Heroes?
That could one day happen, very easily.
Yeah? Are there actual commentators' voice packs?
Not yet.
Currently?
It's only characters. There's a Butcher one, and all it is counts down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in. Yeah.
How much money did it cost?
I mean, it's just, you can get it in chests really easily, and then you craft it. It's really terrible, but funny for the same reason.
Well, I mean, if Heroes has voice packs, they would go for the important commentators, I think, first. So, Kaldor.
You should have seen the reception when I was announced for DreamHack Summer, mate. The legendary Kyle Aris, that's right. Anyway, let's get into it.
Save me.
It's going to be game number 1. Qualifying match coming up now between Bioice and Pokebunny. Down at the bottom right-hand corner, it will be in the red, Bioice. And up to the top left-hand corner, we have our blue Terran. It is Pokebunny looking to get some retribution for yesterday, trying to qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah, going for a gas first here by the look of things. In game number 1. Abyssal Rift definitely, I would say the map that players are most used of, because it was already in the map pool for a while. And players have really developed on it, and I've gotten a ton of games done on it as well.
Do you think that Abyssal Reef down the line could be considered a classic?
Well, it's those maps, they're not supposed to be in the map hole for more than 2 seasons. So
True.
I don't think any map should be considered a classic anymore, right? If
No,
they
but I
don't
mean-
stay for that long.
No, but I mean like...
As one of the better maps
Yeah.
that was the most played, yeah, maybe.
Because like when I think back, I think of things like Daybreak as a classic, those kinds of things, you know? I mean,
You mean as a nightmare of a classic, right?
I
Like-
mean, yeah, but it's still a classic. Like King Sage on Station, that's a
All right,
classic.
now we're talking.
There you go. There you go. I'll
Now
give
you're
you that
talking
one.
my language. Ohana
Ohana, oh god.
means family, by the way.
Yeah, apparently. Where did that say? I said when I was in Seattle, when I was visiting Amazon, they said they brought that up, the Ohana means family thing, and I was like, because we went to a bar called Ohana, that's why. And they were like, you know a bit about that, don't you? And I was like, please save me.
Mr. Bitter. Always with the memes, guys. Just gotta roll with them.
Apparently,
Like
yeah.
a boxer rolls with the punches.
You got to. I'm the meme generating machine in Heroes, not during the HGC though. I was too expensive.
Aren't you
mate.
an important guy?
I do what I can. Do what I can. I'm only hosting at
Very
DreamHack
humble,
Summer.
eh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm the humblest guy. That's what humble guy should say.
So humble, you're not playing in my caster tournaments.
No, I get wrecked. I can readily admit that. Micro back. You see, if I just had one unit to control, I'd play. Just like Heroes. Or 3, I can play
Are you gonna
Vikings.
tune in for the casters tournament?
Oh, yes.
What are you cheering for?
Maynard. I just picked that
Not
off
me?
the top of my head. Yes, and you, yes.
Alright, that's better.
I think you have a legitimate shot.
Thank you.
Of
I
course.
appreciate that.
Because you're an ex-world champion of video games. So,
At another video game.
I mean, still counts. Who's the highest MMR in that? You said, I think I saw a post of yours, Pig, Yogo, and...
Yeah, Big Yogo and Roddy, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
But like it's
Imri's Grandmaster though as well now.
it's
no?
moving up and down. I don't think so. Not that I know of. He's a high master for sure though, and he has a pretty high MMR.
I swear I saw
Similar
a tweet
to
of
mine.
his.
He might have been now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I have him muted because all he does is post edgy tweets, so I don't know.
Post what tweets?
Edgy tweets.
Edgy. I mean, I don't know. They're all usually in French, I guess, right? But I'm pretty sure. Look, he posted a picture of him, Grandmaster. The second picture. Not that one. The second picture in the pictures in the side. There you go. Grandmaster Imri.
Oh, that was 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah, there you go. He's training up.
He actually has a 5.7k MMR.
Is that higher
That's
than?
higher than me and Roddy.
Oh.
But he plays Terran.
Yeah.
So real MMR is 4k. Couple units actually getting caught there. That was 3 Hellions and 1 Reapers that went down. So Pokebunny not with the best of starts. I did think he was going to be the favorite going into this game. Like obviously, to kill this, Bioice had to make a ton of lings and skip on drones instead. But
There are 10 more lings on the way. Now it goes back into drones there. Baneling Nest is going to be thrown down.
I think he knows that Pokebunny wants to attack with more and more of this.
Yeah.
In which case you do need to be ready.
Pokebunny does seem like an aggressive guy for sure. We saw it yesterday. Not as much here just yet, but because the third base is on the way. But
To be fair, there aren't that many passive players anymore.
No.
Just because it doesn't really work out. Very few players will try to, kind of camp out. Look at Bioice. Speaking of aggression, a
Yeah.
couple links get in there. They're actually going to get in straight into the main here.
oh my god.
And might be able to get some more SCVs. The Hellions were out of position, cleaning up some more other Zerglings elsewhere. He gets some
workers.
SCVs.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Behind all of this, 10 workers on the way. So 28 workers currently to the 50 that we have for Bioice in just a
Well, you
second's
routed it
time.
up, didn't you?
I was about to go up there. Look, there you go, 50.
You didn't even wait until it was there.
Foretelling the future. And he's Queens. Nice and stocked up. So this is good defensive capabilities as well from him as the Spore Crawlers are already in place. Good to go.
Wouldn't you be sick as a fortune teller?
No. I need a production tab for that. I don't think there's an IRL production tab. Unless you go and get like a sonar scan for
That
a
would be
pregnancy
sick.
test. Yeah. It's kind of what it is. Alright.
We need spells in real life.
Spells in real life. If you had to pick a spell from StarCraft 2 to have in real life, what would you pick?
Can I think about it?
I know what I would have.
What?
Kind of weird. Neural parasite. I could make anybody do whatever I wanted them
well,
to.
you already kind of do. You're a little bit of a psychopath in your spare time.
I suppose so, yeah. If that's how you want to describe it.
A bit of a control freak, aren't you? No.
Wow. Holy moly. Thanks, Todd.
Why don't you pick something nice, like, you know, healing people?
Nah.
Like with the Medivac.
That's too good. I would say I'm chaotic neutral, if I had to pick an allegiance. Alright, that's quite a bit of Medivacs coming along. You have to think of your spell, by the way. You can't pick Fungal Growth. That'd be weird.
I guess Blink.
Blink's a good one. Yeah.
It's nice.
You could
imagine doing parkour with Blink.
You could be a superhero with
Where's
Blink.
QXE now? Let's do some parkour.
That'd be a good one. Or the Battle Cruiser.
Link's get in again on the natural.
Oh, really?
Oh no, the Widow Mites, no, not the friendly fire, not like this.
Oh. Lings, go over there. Go on. Do your job, Lings.
Still getting SCVs there.
Oh my god, oh my god. Todd.
Oh! Everything that is before.
Yeah. They're not in a position
Oh,
where
they're
they're
gonna get the armory. This is huge. Oh!
Ah!
Oof, that was close. I mean, these Marines, they're not supposed to do that much here when there is no Widow Mines nearby, and there's this many Banelings. Pokebunny gonna pick up at the last second, but loses a couple units here.
Yeah, Centrifugal Hooks wasn't there either, so those Banelings had a bit of a harder time getting on top of that. If they had done, could have lost a little bit more. Is Pokebunny gonna move to the high ground? He can probably shoot some of these units from that side. Just a few.
Yeah, armory has to be restarted, and that's going to delay actually the 2-2 for a long time here of Pokebunny, whereas Bioice already started his own.
He's going to have 30 Banelings soon, Todd. That's going to be a lot of Banelings against this. Lings are running around for the harassment once again.
That macro edge, by the way, on third base is quite brilliant. There will never be too many minerals here for Bioice. He can always macro properly, even if he's busy elsewhere at times.
Lings go for the counter and denying some of the reinforcements as well as getting some of the SCVs here.
Yeah, Bioice has been really good actually with this.
Yes.
Always sending Lings across the map to do some damage.
Very good indeed. I think Widowmine was triggered up to the top.
Yeah, one single one, but there is another one.
All right, let's see how he's going to be able to hold this off Bioice. That's a lot of Banelings. Crashing through some of those Hellbats at the front. The Widow Mines there are ready, though. They will catch a lot of those Banelings. There's not that many Marines left over. They're going to die.
Yeah, Bioice is cleaning up here.
Lift up. This is very heavily in favor of Bioice right now, because he still had Lings on that third base, shutting it down, so the income here for the Terran is completely hindered.
Hindered is a word. Wrecked is also a pretty good word.
That's true, yeah. Not in the best of positions.
Bioice is spreading on the right-hand side mostly, by the way.
Does he want to take the base up towards this right-hand side instead?
Yeah, he just wants to have vision so that, you know, no big drop goes through the right-hand side, unloading his main. He's not ready.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's Banelings on the left-hand side.
Ooh, that's a good one. He dropped a scan. Where did he scan? For the creep.
Good luck holding the door against these guys.
Knock, knock. Oh god, this is going to be bad. Alright, gets lifted up, pushes away. Here come the Banes. Supply blocks him quite heavily, actually. Banelings go through! Oh, only two. And one of them got killed just before.
Oh, Zerglings run into the third base, and Pokebunny is not in position. He didn't have enough army anyway. Look at the supply double for the Zerg player.
Big attack coming through. All those Zerglings just flooding on through. And that's going to be cutting the reinforcements. That will be cutting the head off Pokebunny. Bioice wins game number 1. Well executed. Good aggression. Good defense.
I'm a little bit surprised, I have to say. Like I said before, I did think Pokebunny was going to be the favorite here going into this match, but it looked completely the other way around here. And Bioice doing Canada proud in game number 1. Might be able to qualify himself here for this weekend's challenger.
Yeah. It was a good start for him. I'm on the wrong bracket. I want to look at the actual bracket. Did we have any advancements from the quarterfinals just yet? Raze and True have advanced.
Alright, so True makes it after failing in the last round, I think it was yesterday.
Going up against a tough opponent and OMG a banana.
OMG a banana.
OMG a banana. Oh, hey, hey. We're back. This one not as brown as the previous.
And a Raze taking out Panda BME. Congratulations to you guys. And after that, remember, we'll have Disc against Puck for a PvP. We need some more Protoss in this.
Yeah.
As much as we got Neeb, so it's fine if we get less.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to go through, right? What race is Raze? I'm not too familiar with him.
I can look it up.
Okay.
But if I had to guess, Zerg.
Yeah. They're doing pretty well right now.
Oh, it's Terran, apparently.
Hey! That's cool. Awesome.
Are you in the lobby?
No, I'm not. I wish I was.
Playing for Team Sloth Esports Club here is Raze.
E-Sloth is doing pretty well. Bioice in E-Sloth.
Ranked 8 in the United States of Donald
rank.
Trump. After Neeb, Jon Snow, Puck, Suppy, Panda BME, Bales, and Game Time.
Suppy is still up there, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty high actually.
Yeah.
Suppy's been taking part in these qualifiers actually and going deep as well.
He has. We have an invite now. So.
Yeah, I'm in the game now, so...
Oh, did you... I saw you loading, but I didn't see that you were actually in the game.
Yeah, so...
Okay. I get it. Chill. I didn't realize that Suppy would be so high, even though, as you say, he has participated.
Raze's name is Jay Whipple.
Jay Whipple.
That's a badass name.
Sounds like some confection. It's an interesting name. Bioice, what rank is he?
7th
in Canada?
Yeah, 7th in Canada, but his name is Jackson Robluski. If that guy ain't of Polish descent, I'm the Queen of England.
Yeah. All right. Bioice. There we go. Up to the top right-hand corner, we do have Bioice. Currently one game up here. And down to the bottom left-hand corner of the map, that Pokebunny did have problems against Neeb on yesterday. It will be Mr. Pokebunny in the blue. Yeah. Ooh.
You alright?
Ooh, I'm getting tired now. It's hard to change the schedule like this.
Yeah, life is hard.
Life is hard, that's correct.
Except when you're a video game commentator, so why don't you shut up?
Hey man, there's more going on than just video games.
Yeah, what? Food?
Yeah, that's about it actually. Yeah, there's not much more going on than video games, I'll be honest. It's like, what do I do in my spare time? I guess video games.
It doesn't interest you to like pick up a sport or something?
I used to do fencing when I was younger.
Oh my god, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? But you were quite decent at it as well.
I was pretty good at it. The thing is that because I'm left-handed, a lot of people in fencing are right-handed and normally fight against right-handed people, right?
Yeah.
So when you fight against a left-handed person, it's a lot different. Your parries and your ripostes are all
I know
kind of
that from
back to
boxing, the southpaws.
Yeah. So it causes a few problems for people. And because of
Were
that,
you ranked?
No. My grandfather wanted me to like train and like try for the Olympics at one point, but
Really?
yeah. But I was like, nah.
You didn't want to?
No, I was too busy with loads of other stuff.
You had like your first console and then it was all over?
No, at the time I was raiding World of Warcraft actually, and I was quite busy on that for a lot. And I was also drumming and I was in bands and stuff with that. So
when you raid on World of Warcraft, how many people are you?
Back then it was, well, originally it was 40, and then we
40. And there is one chief?
Yeah, one guild leader, I suppose, and we had a raid leader. But then that was the very beginning of WoW, and then it changed to 25.
And like you guys never disagree? Like everybody follows the whatever the chief says?
There's so much drama in guilds in WoW. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a few days ago in our guild, because I still raid with some of my friends, we had a couple randomly just leave the guild because one of the girl in the couple went mental at our guild leader. She went crazy and out of nowhere because apparently our guild leader spoke behind her back when he didn't at all to the guild. It was...
Sounds like good times.
Yeah, it's drama. That's what all guilds are about, man. Drama.
Pokebunny going for a 2 barracks quick steam pack into, you know, double medivac, tons of Marines go across the map and start applying pressure, denying creep and all that, whereas Bioice, still fairly standard, did kind of rush that third base a little bit earlier than most Zergs would, but on this map it's very standard just because of the long rush distance. You can get away with it a lot of the time, and as long as he's on point with seeing the units coming across the map, I think he's going to be okay. Just get the Baneling Nest on time and get enough units, which in the last game he did that very well.
Yeah. I always liked the Terran putting pressure on with 2 medevacs and the 16 Marines or so. It always seemed to be a very annoying thing for Zerg to deal with, and it kind of fell out of fashion for quite a while. So I'm hoping that we see that come along. Sees the amount of Marines at the top. And that stim halfway completed now. Baneling Nest has gone down while that little assault was going on. Bioice setting his 3rd queen down there.
You know, Bioice actually, I think he was WCS in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
There was a 2v2 tournament on the side, I remember, for Red Bull Battlegrounds.
Right.
And he played with no regrets.
Uh-huh.
And like, oh, he was Archon mode, remember? Like, so I didn't, back then I didn't know how to call teams. They didn't really have team names.
Oh, that
so,
was when I was there as well, right?
Yeah, so people wouldn't say like, you know, they just say like, the casters would say like the 2 players' nicknames every time. So I was like, you know what? We should give those teams nicknames.
Uh-huh.
And he was playing with no regrets, so I was like, Team No Ice. And it was like, best thing ever.
All your drinks will be lukewarm. Alright, well.
I don't know if it's what I had in mind. Nobody's going to be able to ice anything after that. Done with that. Medivac actually falls here. A little bit sloppy by Pokebunny. Might have to pick up and evacuate, but Widowmine cleans up a little bit of these Zerglings.
That was a great focus fire from the Queens. Of course, as all the links cleaned up, but they can be reinforced once again. Scan goes down. The Lings are waiting on the edge of this scan here to jump in once again, and there's not much energy left on this Medivac, so he's going to have to pick up and get out of here pretty soon. Unless he just shreds up all the Zerglings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You can't leave.
No, he really can't leave.
That's destiny.
The Reaper came up to join his dead brethren.
Oh, that Widowmine detonated again, but I mean, with just 1 queen kind of tanked it, didn't really care.
That was a...
But it feels like he's too aggressive for his own good. It was the case yesterday against Neve, and now again against Bioice.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're just catching him in some games where he's like getting unfortunate, but so far it's all we've seen, just him attacking, and these attacks just getting squashed swiftly.
It might be him.
Like your fencing.
Like my fencing. Yeah, that was a short-lived venture, I suppose, way back when. The funny thing is that I wonder if it's just kind of... I don't know Pokebunny well enough to really know how his previous style was.
Oh, he gets an overload.
This aggressive? Where was the overload?
On the left-hand side.
Oh, down here? Ah, I see these 2 Marines. But yeah, very, very aggressive. 4th base going down now for Bioice.
And Macro Arch again.
Where? Oh, the 3rd?
Yeah, nice. I think it's so good for players to do this. Like, obviously, you know, if your name is Dark and stuff, you might not need it because you're not going to be seeing checks anyway. But just as a safety, and when you have this many queens as well, you're going to be able to stay on top of your production way better.
All right, Ling's going for a counter-attack here, while Siege Tanks are heading off towards the assault. Uh-oh. Baneling's morphing in. This could do a lot. But of course, he does have to stop these Siege Tanks and Marines moving forward.
Yeah, Pokebunny has no idea about this counter-attack.
Yeah, this could really hurt.
And the trick across the map... Actually, this is almost old school here to see tanks against non-Roach play.
Yeah.
It's Roach against Lingbane here right now.
Here come the Banelings. They just walk in. Uh-oh. These Lings... Oh, the Marines, they're going to have nothing to say about this. That's so much damage being done here. Pokebunny is going to get run down. 17 workers fall.
Oh, he even gets into the main base here. Bioice will kill so many SCVs here from just this counter-attack. And now across the map, he's been given so much time to get Lings and Banes.
Yeah. He needs to make something happen with this army right here, right now. And it's not really that big. There's more Banelings morphing in. Bioice doesn't even care too much about how much damage this Macro Hatch sustains. As long as he has enough time to buy more Banelings. He's getting
so many units here right now. Pokebunny has to go for it, but he can't. Just going to be slow pushing, and eventually those Lings and Banes are going to crush into this chunk of his army.
Here we go. Ling's going to go try and wrap around that, and then with that, the Banelings don't even care what they crash into. They get into 1 Siege Tank to start things off. It's not the most efficient trade here for Bioice, but it's enough to solidify him. And it will be GG. Good job to Bioice, and congratulations for qualifying to the playoffs.
Yeah, another Canadian makes it there. And it's crazy, actually. Again, like, so many Canadians have made it to be one of the 16 qualified players for the playoffs to be played this weekend. And guess what? Up next, we're going to have another Canadian trying to attempt that in disc that will be going up against Puck.
Yeah.
And that's going to be for a PvP.
Yep, we had quite a few PvPs before. Puck, obviously one of the bright hopes overall coming through. It'd be surprising to me if he does actually lose out on that one. Very, very strong.
This looked pretty good earlier in his PvP against Jax.
This did look good. You're right.
He was super enthusiastic about it too.
Yeah.
He was like thanking us in the chat. He was like, all right, guys, thanks for casting and stuff. I was like, well...
That's very kind.
You're welcome, but it's kind of our job.
It's still very kind.
It's always nice, right? Like, I guess he doesn't get to have much spotlight, and then now he plays on the big stage in front of thousands of people.
True. And it costs, smile costs nothing, Todd. You can smile and be happy with people, and they love it. I am an optimistic person. You said it before, I might be a little bit pessimistic, but I'm always pretty optimistic. Anyway.
You smiled at people when you beat them in fencing, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
That was not a nice smile, though.
I always smile at people. That's what I do. All right, we're going to go a short break. And when we are back, the final series of the night here for WCS Challenger as we go off.
Let's end this thing once and for all.